Do you want to learn how to visualize data using Matplotlib? I can help. First, let's introduce the data we want to visualize. Suppose you collected data on the number of sunny days in each month over the past year. You want to display the information in a professional-looking line chart to add to your research report. In Python, the easiest way to do this is by using the Matplotlib library. If you'd like to follow along with the code, we left a link to the workbook in the description below. If you haven't already installed Matplotlib, you can install the library with the command pip install matplotlib. The Matplotlib library has lots of modules, but the tools that we'll need here are located in the pyplot module. Pyplot contains the plot and show functions, which we will import. Awesome, now let's get started on our graph. First, we'll use the plot function to create our chart figure. And then we'll use the show function to display that chart. Running the code, we'll get a line chart showing the number of sunny days over time. Great, but by default, Python uses the positions of each item in the list as the x-axis value. Wouldn't it be more informative to show the name of each month instead? To add x-axis data, we can create another list containing the month names, and then pass it into the plot function as the x-axis argument. Executing the code, we now have each month labeled as the x-axis instead of the index. This is fine, but the plot is still pretty bare bones. Charts in a professional research report should have titles and axis labels. Let's fix this. To add a title and axis labels to the plot, we import the functions title, xlabel, and ylabel. Then, we'll call each function, passing the desired title or label as the argument. We can also customize the font sizes of the title and axis labels using the font size argument. There are several other modifications you can make to your title and axis labels, and we've left a list of common ones in the description below. Now, when we rerun our code, we get a graph with labeled axis and a descriptive title. Great! To make the data points stand out, you want to add markers to each one. We can do this by using the plot function's marker argument. There are lots of different marker formatting options. For example, we can use a star or the string O. We've left a list of common data point marker formats in the description. Awesome! Now, you'd like to add some extra context to your report by adding a horizontal line to the graph that represents the average number of sunny days across all months. This can be done in two steps using the axhline function. First, we calculate the average number of sunny days over all the months. Then, we pass this value as the argument of the axhline function. Running our code, we get an updated plot where the average number of sunny days is represented by a horizontal line. That's great, but our two lines would have better visual contrast if we use different color and line styles for the horizontal line. As with the marker argument, there are a lot of line styles and color options available. For example, we can use the line style argument to make our line dotted or dashed. And we can use the color argument to make the line green or orange. Our graph is looking good. As a final touch to make your graph as clear as possible, you want to add a legend. To do that, we'll need the legend function. The legend function needs a way to identify each line. So, we need to create labels for both of our lines. Then, we call the legend function. Awesome, now that's a professional looking graph. As you've seen, the pyplot module provides powerful data visualization tools. In fact, the pyplot module contains so many functions that importing them all one by one, like we've done here, is a bit tedious. Fortunately, there's a better way. It's called dot notation. First, we import the entire module at once. Then for convenience, we'll give the module a short alias by adding the keyword as, followed by a short descriptive name like plt. Then, we simply add plt dot in front of each of the pyplot function calls. Great, now you know how to turn your data into informative and engaging visuals using Matplotlib. In the future, we'll release videos on more advanced data visualization, so be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out. If you have any questions or topics you'd like to hear about, let us know in the comments below because we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching!